Alrighty, hello everyone. Wanted to get back to a sword stream. It's been a couple years. Remember a couple months after I first got affiliate, we did do one, but it's been a while. So let's get to a little sword stream here. Fun thing to do. Practice some long sword techniques and such. Currently installing Deep Dungeon Delver's new game, Dungeonborn? Yeah, I think it's Dungeonborn. So that's on the way. Do a quick stream test here as we get started, and then we can enjoy sword stream after a bit of running yesterday. Think of getting to some hunt today. We'll probably pick it up with our readings tonight. Maybe some Dungeonborn to start since we finished Shadow of War last night. DLC of Shadow of War is complete, so before we get to Blade of Galadriel, we'll finish up a few things, get a few things in between. And Baldur's Gate, it's possible for tonight, but Dungeonborn looks like fun to try out too. We'll definitely get to Baldur's Gate soon if we don't tonight though. Okay, just a quick little stream test, make sure we're stable. I turned my Wi-Fi off first of all because I am installing Dungeonborn, so that won't work. To stream on the Wi-Fi while I'm installing a game. It cannot handle more than one thing at once, that's for sure. It's 1:15. Let's see. Got Twitch on little Fire tablet here. And the sword, real star of the show here. We have Excalibur here and the mountains. So we go over a couple little stances, a couple techniques. Camera can be a little lower, I think. So we did the battle cry contest, do you remember? Yeah, it looks pretty good. Alright, we'll try that out. Let me see. Not too bad. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, looking fine on my end. What I can see. Just wanted to, do a quick sound test. Last time we did the haircut IRL stream. Shaved my own hair, and that did not last very long. Hope to do at least half hour of this, but didn't last too long last time. Anyway, happy Sunday, Dragon Knight, Sub-Sunday, Dragon Knights, Dragon's Roost. Let's see here. Seems to be okay initially, but until I actually confirm the sound, just give me another quick minute. We'll get to our sports stream, first sword stream here in a couple years. Just want to test, the sound, the Wi-Fi here on the tablet. This doesn't have data, so... Okay, I've got an ad. After that, hopefully we can stream test, and then we'll be good to go. I think we're fine, but it helps to double check, because IRL stream is very inconsistent. I tried to stream Comic-Con, and I was on the Wi-Fi for the big... I think it was WonderCon, yeah. I tried to stream WonderCon, and WonderCon at the LA big stadium. The Wi-Fi just... didn't work, basically. It didn't work at all. I thought it was working. It says you're live, but you're not actually live. It's annoying. So it definitely helps to have a stream test of some kind. I'll maybe just pause it, come back to a few minutes, since I am installing Dungeonborn at the moment. Alright, there we go. Looking decent. If I can just do a quick sound test. Yes. Yeah, it's installing the game right now, so it's a little slow. It didn't work at all. I thought it was working. It says you're live, but you're not actually... Yep, says you're live, you're not actually live. Get the point across. Let me just pause and we can get started here. Yeah, I don't have a login on that tablet, I think. I don't know if the Twitch app is even on this Amazon Fire. It's a really basic tablet. It's one of the cheaper tablets you can get. Yes, Cinnamon IRL. Good evening, Cinnamon. Joining us in chat. How have you been, Cinnamon? We missed you lately. Yeah, I'm just trying to pause this right now so we can get started. But hey, Cinnamon is chatting. I don't see your chat on my phone. It's weird. I see it on the tablet, but not my phone. And Immortal Ace with the follow yesterday. Anyway, Cinnamon, yes, little IRL. We're going to get some Dungeonborn tonight. Baldur's Gate, more readings. This will be our sword stream right now, Cinnamon. Someone's playing music or something. We did Battle Cry contest out here as well, but it's been a couple years, a couple months after I initially got affiliate for the Dragon's Roost Ace the Sly that I did a sword stream. So let's go ahead and show you some of these basic longsword techniques. Now that I can afford to take more classes, maybe I will, but I remember at least some of the basic ones. So initial stance here, just hold at whatever angle. Yeah, let's go a little lower, low as we can go. That's better. You can see the footwork and all. So I did teach some of these Shakespeare show local school, so I know some of it. So yeah, we just have our transition. I don't practice them very often as I should, but I remember most of the basic footwork. So for basic stance, and then you transition to aux, high and low. You have the different stabs. It takes a bit of strength and practice. But yeah, you alternate that. That's some of like the main footwork there. Crossing, and we have the aux stance itself, high stab into a lower stab. Not many slashing techniques that I remember, but remember at least the initial stabs, you know, good for at least some zombie defense in the zombie school. Let's see, where is this chat? It's only showing up on the tab. I'm glad I at least have that, because I don't see your chat at all on my phone, but if it's working, it's working. Yeah, I got this for my birthday, Cinnamon. Good gift from the castle. A nice birthday fun sword there. My greatest gift from the castle. You ever played For Honor? I played a good amount of For Honor. Yeah, Knights for that, absolutely. I got tired of the combos and such, but it's actually sitting right now in my download queue. Maybe try it out again at some point. Mostly played against bots. Could try to do some PvP, but yeah, we're actually installing Dungeonborn right now for tonight, Cinnamon. So if I don't get to Baldur's Gate tonight, we're gonna play some Dungeonborn, which is basically like Dark and Darker. Same concept as Dark and Darker. I never played that, so I figured I want to give them a try. So those are kind of the main poses that I remember. Just a couple more things, yeah, like transitions. I mean, I used to be a little more fluid in them. And the walking, you know, the footwork, very important. So you have the gathering step, you have a lot of things to keep in mind. It becomes more natural the more you do it. And remember last time I did a couple years ago, it was a little more familiar at that point because I had taken the classes more recently. But yeah, we did a little technique, another little slash. I'm trying to remember how I did that exactly. The water bottle on St. Patrick's Day, back those years back. But yeah, the battle cry contest, longsword techniques. That is so weird to me that the chat is not showing up on the phone. It was last time. Hide chat, show chat, just not popping up. At least we have the tablet, Cinnamon. Yeah, For Honor's fun. How are you doing today, Cinnamon? We get some fun main show tonight. Maybe play just little hunting things in the meantime. Excalibur in the mountains, so we'll see. But yeah, we'll continue to discuss the techniques, so they're fun. And Game of Thrones, House of the Dragon, all the good medieval weapons they have. Similar content, similar creations as that. Definitely. Alright. Remember some things. It's been a while. It has been a little while. But it's alright. Good fun. Yeah, that is Excalibur itself, Cinnamon. Show you some of the fine details. Got very nice combination. The hilt, the base, the blade. The Arthurian legends was thinking about lately. Pretty good fun. You got dumped. Oh, sorry to hear it. Cinnamon will take out some frustration here. Yearbook class and the rest. I saw your Discord was gone too. Did you lose your Discord again? Saw your account was just terminated, basically. Sorry about that. I hope you can get a new one. Join us back in the Dragon's Roost Targaryen Dynasty. Discord been around since 2016, so love for you to rejoin us. Nice sunny day here. We're about to get a storm, probably tomorrow, through the whole week. Been crazy amounts of rain in the area, so I am hoping won't be too much snow here in the mountains, but we shall see. Other busy things this week. We'll just have to take it day to day, you know. Can't do anything more than you can do that day. What you choose and decide to do that day You can make plans for other days, but it's one day at a time. So, anyway, here we are, good Sunday, February 4th. Still haven't heard the news of the groundhog. Maybe you can update that for me, Cinnamon. I have not heard the groundhog saw his shadow this year. Haven't looked that up yet. Other fun news, other fun things. Absolutely. Anyway, here we are. Dragon's Roost Mobile Lease main show continues tonight. Don't have too much time for this evening, so we'll come back tonight. Main show, good fun. And let's continue to practice back and forth longsword techniques. Yeah, I remember ox was basically, ox is pointing, like the horns are pointing towards your opponents, but just remember the high stance, really, the lower stance. It's more guarding, kind of. The parrying, you go back and forth to parry a little bit. And like this, yeah, I remember there's the straight ahead. I do remember that. And you switch feet pretty often. You switch the dominant foot. I'm trying to remember which one. Was it this one? Was it the opposite? It might be the opposite. I definitely need a refresher. Definitely need to take the next intermediate classes. Took the starter classes. It's time for the next batch of classes with my good friends. The longsword training studios. Some of the other Renaissance fairs and such, they had some of their character roles. It's pretty funny. But anyway, continue. I'm trying to remember the exact transition. I remember some of it, but not all of it. And what I taught basically was, just different stances, different techniques, just for them to do stage combat, really. It wasn't actual fighting, it was more for stage combat Shakespeare. So I remember some of that I taught them, some of the knowledge I passed on. How heavy would it be in full? So Cinnamon, you're asking full armor or full what exactly? Yeah, it'd be pretty heavy. They don't have as much stamina, endurance, to fight all day. I mean, it's crazy. But they did have a lot of training, a lot of rigorous exercises to make it a little easier, so that it wasn't like the first time they had put the armor on, the first time they had used the real sword, not the wind sword. Yep, it would definitely be some big weight on a lot of those, plate armors, chainmails, different types of helmets, saw the different evolution of helmets over the years. Interesting history, things for that. Anyway, nice day of it. I'm kind of afraid to move the phone because I moved it just a little bit. Show you around the area. I moved a little bit for the haircut, and then it just ended without even me knowing. So I'll show you the nice trees, the nice viewpoints here, but it's not very consistent. Move at different data areas, different Wi-Fi, especially. Maybe if it's still stable, the end of stream, I can show you at least a few of the trees and things. But it's a sword stream, not a nature stream. Anyway, try to remember, the gathering stuff, the movement, so let me back up a bit for the movement. Table here, but remember basically the gathering step, and you switch as needed. And there's the side step, gathering step, you just always maintain the balance, so you're not thrown off balance. You don't have too much weight on either side. But with armor, of course, as Cinnamon's mentioning, that would change your center of balance and your movements entirely, depending what type of armor and what set. Where your armor is heaviest, probably the torso, legs, and all that, the shoulder pads, pauldrons. Okay, did we crash? Viewers drop.